Hello, in true Mercury retrograde fashion, I started doing a live and then it just dumped it. So I am here once again with giving you guys some information on this very, very important full moon that's coming up for us this weekend. We have not only a supermoon, which means the moon is very, very close to the earth. We have a blood moon. We have, it is in Scorpio, which is about deep, deep feelings and emotions and the shadow and karma. And we also have a full moon, or a an eclipse, a total lunar eclipse. All of these things together are amazing to just really cut ties. Eclipses are about like, what do we need to eclipse out of our lives? And with it being in Scorpio, it's going to be emotions, right? Really deep karmic ties and ancestral stuff and just all the shadow work, right? It's a good time to do some shadow work right now. And I also love, right? Scorpio is very much about the shadow. And then the blood moon on top of that, literally what a blood moon is the shadow of the earth creating this redness right in the moon. So we've got this double shadow thing happening. So this is a perfect time to set some intentions, to cut some cords, to really do the clearing to what is holding you back, to to allow you to move into the beauty that you want in life. And so what the moon taught me, and that's what this series of video is, you know, whenever the moon is coming up, either in the new moon or the full moon, I go into meditation and ask Spirit, how can I serve? The Healing Woods is really my way of serving humanity and serving the world. And some beautiful things have come through with that. And one of the things that came through is pretty timely and pretty beautiful. So I wanted to share it with you. So as a lot of you know, I go to the Redwoods of Humboldt County at least once a year. I've been doing it since I was a child. Literally spent a lot of time there digging in the dirt and just hugging the trees and being a fairy, the total forest fairy that I am. And now as an adult, I do pilgrimages there for three to 4 weeks at a time to just really it's my healing woods. Literally, that's why I've named my healing practice the Healing Woods, and why I have a huge redwood right behind me here is the redwoods have literally healed me my whole life. And so I like to share that beauty and that energy with all of my clients. And so I have a trip coming up to the redwoods. I'm going to be there for all of June. And what the moon taught me was I need to start sharing that healing with people. Usually it's the place where I go and I crawl in and I do my healing, I do my crying or whatever I need to do. Maybe I'll bring like a family member or like a really trusting, close friend with me to the woods. If I've ever taken you to my tree, I love you. I 100% love you because my tree is my sacred space. And the tree and the moon have been teaching me that yes, it is sacred, and yes, they have been there for me through thick and thin, and just from the darkest depths of pain and depression to the soaring heights where life is doing this all the time, right? And so it's always there for me no matter where I am on the roller coaster, and they want to be shared. So I got the idea to offer on the summer solstice, which tonight or this weekend during this full moon is the perfect time to do the cord cuttings, do the deep, deep, intense work to clear the path for the summer solstice, which is coming up, 6/21. So on 6/21, I'm going to be at my tree. This tree is a tree that I have gotten to know since I was in my teens. This tree has known me since I was kind of a jerk. right? Who wasn't a jerk in their teens, into my 20s where life became so crazy and I was all over the place, into my, 30s where I was calming down more, getting my spiritual practice. Now in my 40s where I actually feel really grounded and rooted because of decades of work I've done with that tree. So that particular tree I'm going to go visit, as I do every single year, multiple times. And I'm going to create a Reiki crystal grid within that tree. And I'm going to set intentions for certain people who decide to go on this journey with me. Obviously, you're not going to be with me at the tree, but the Reiki can be sent across countries. It can be sent anywhere. So I'm opening up this healing sacred space to 20 people only because I want to really be able to focus on everybody's intention. I'm going to pull a tarot card for everybody at the end, and I'm going to, at the home where I'm staying, I'm going to burn some candles for you with your intentions. So number one, use this upcoming full moon to release. And then on 6/21, if you're feeling called to it, please get in touch with me. I'll put a link at the bottom of this video and get your spot in the Redwood Magic that's going to be happening for the summer solstice. Oh, these trees, you guys, so many magical things have happened in that tree, that particular tree I'm going to. The biggest I'll share with you is when I was going through a lot of turmoil and changes in life, and I was living in a super small house and ready to move, but yet I had no idea where I was going to move or what it even looked like. I just knew I needed 2 bedrooms. So one bedroom could be the healing woods, could be my office, and I needed more space because in the house I was living before, I couldn't even open up a massage table. So I knew that house was no longer in alignment with where I wanted to be. And so I wrote a huge list about everything I wanted, and it was a full moon. I was in my tree. Literally that moment that I finished the list, I got a call from my landlord, and I had told her I'm looking for a 2 bedroom, and I kind of gave her, my parameters. And this house that I'm living in right now, somebody just left, randomly, and before they even put it on the market, she gave me a call and said, come look at it, because if you want it, we'll give it to you. And that's exactly how I found this house, which literally had everything I wanted. I wanted to be close to trails. I wanted hardwood floors. I wanted a working fireplace. I wanted it to look cool, 1920s. I literally got everything I wanted. So I am sharing the magic of this tree with all of you. And if you are feeling aligned with this, please go to the link that I'm going to put at the bottom of this video and get yourself in. All right, so I am going to pull a card for anybody who is watching this video, and we're gonna see what does the all the things moon want to tell us. Blood moon, super moon, total lunar eclipse in Scorpio. What should we be focused on? I love when the cards have a sense of humor. We got literally the moon. So focus on the moon. The moon is emotions. The moon is what lies beneath the surface. The moon is the subconscious. The moon is habits. The moon is shadow work. All of that stuff that maybe is obscured and you're not sure what's going on in life or what you should be doing or where. Do some work with the moon, literally. Take this time to do any cord cuttings that you know of. Energetic cord cuttings are amazing. Cord cuttings using fire, using the elements, any type of cord cutting would be beautiful to do this weekend. Speaking of cord cuttings, I am going to be teaching a class in the elementals, and I teach about how to do a cord cutting using each element. And that is a free introduction that I'm doing, and I will also link that so you guys can know about that. That's coming up in July. But for now, do whatever cord cutting you know. Definitely reach out to me if you have any questions about that. I do cord cuttings for people using Reiki. I also do it using fire. That's what the bullshit bonfires are. And I also do cord cuttings on the subconscious level using hypnotherapy. So there are so many different ways to show the moon, show yourself, show your spirit that you are ready to move forward into what you want and away from what's standing in the way. I wish you guys so much love and so much power on this beautiful weekend, and love you all. Bye.